Start with rugby league, where treble 5/8 Kieran Foran'S has been cleared to make an NRL return.
He'll be allowed and cleared to return from round 3 against the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs over in Dunedin.
Obviously, I was always apprehensive as to when the day would come, but I knew he would get there. I mean, Kieran's a pretty special kid, and I knew he was determined to get himself right.
I spent some time with Kieran one-on-one when I was in Auckland recently, and it was good to hear his perspective on things, but clearly I've said all the way along, I want to see him playing back on the field, but his welfare off the field is more important. So he's made good progress, and I'm really happy with his progress. There's a few more things that I want to see him do, but I think Warriors fans will be happy today to see him back in their jersey come the early part of the season.
Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to this video where we will be talking about Kieran Foran'S contract being registered from the NRL to play for the Warriors in the 2017 season. So obviously last season Kieran Foran had his troubles with his mental health and all that, and he did leave the Eels. He walked out of the club. I don't know the full-on contract details. I don't know how it's worked, but so he signed with the Warriors, but he just needed the NRL to register his contract, and they have done this a couple days ago. So I'm just going to be talking about like what he will bring to the Warriors, how he helped Shaun Johnson, and how Warriors have to make the top 8 with this signing. Kieran Foran is one of those players who is structured, you know, like he's the type of guy who can organise the team, he can run him around the park, and that's the sort of half Shaun Johnson needs. If Foran didn't sign, I would have put Lolohea in the halves, even though he's a pretty much similar player to Johnson. I think it could have worked because Lolohea is pretty much like a young Shaun Johnson. He's like the next Shaun Johnson, but I just don't like how they are treating Lolohea because apparently he's going to be on the wing. But I don't know why they're doing this here. I would put him in the centres. I don't know what's the beef with Lolohea because he's an exceptionally talented player. And him and Carter in the centres with Foran and Shaun Johnson in the halves, Roger at the back, they will terrorise teams with that team. In the 2018 season, they've signed Tohu Harris, who's a New Zealand international back rower, arguably one of the best back rowers in the game last season, and I think that's just going to add even more. But I think for the 2017 season, the top 8 is a must. They got to make the top 8, because with that team, if they do not make the top 8, they're absolutely fucked. Because if you look at that side on paper, they could even win the comp with this side, but it's just, I don't know what's the matter with the Warriors. They do this every year. They have one of the best teams on paper in the NRL, but they always manage to fuck up every single season. So I don't know what's going to happen with them this season. Hopefully it will change, because we all want to see the Warriors with that team, because they are arguably one of the most exciting teams in the competition when they play their best. So I think Foran is a good signing for him, and I think he will be a level-headed half who will complement Johnson and just let him do his own thing. I have Warriors in my top 8 this season. It's only because of injuries. If they don't get much injuries this season to their key players, they have to definitely be in the top 8. And if they don't get in the top 8, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the Warriors, because they do it every single season and it can't keep happening, because I feel so sorry for the Warriors fans, because every single season they have a great side, but they just can't manage to get in that top 8. Foran, good signing for the Warriors, and I think he will hopefully get back to playing his best football, because we all want to see him coming back, playing his best footy. And yeah, so hopefully he's all done with his mental health stuff. I hope he's feeling better. Maybe because he's at the Warriors, there's not as much spotlight over there, so maybe that will do him good. If you did enjoy the video, remember to drop a like, leave a comment down below. What do you think about Foran's contract getting registered, and how do you think he will impact the Warriors this season, and do you think Warriors will make the top 8? Subscribe for all football and NRL news, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.